3, 2, 1, action! Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about where the fuck we want, because nobody else who is normally here is here, and
our bosses are gone.
Yeah, they're all gone. So now the kids will play.
It's a crew takeover.
It is a crew takeover, yeah. So for this Off the Record, we're just gonna sort of go around in a circle and like sort of introduce ourselves, because I think that some of you guys out there might know a little bit about us, but I don't think that you guys have really spent that much time with us in general. So to start off, let's go with Antoine. Antoine, our editor extraordinaire.
What talking points am I hitting? Just like so when I was born.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, let's start at the beginning. So when you
born
were
in Los Angeles.
3 things you hate, 3 things you like.
Make sure you tell them your social security number, your credit card,
your address,
date of birth,
address,
1133.
Yeah, but
what was that again, Antoine?
yeah, but Antoine. So no, Antoine's one of our editors for JK Party. He's like honestly one of the showrunners for JK Party too.
Well, it's because I love Party.
He really pushes forward Mafia. Like nobody wants Mafia.
You're the most like passionate person I've seen like in regards to Party like ever.
Yeah.
I'm like the rules guy in the back too. I'm like, no guys, that's not what it says.
You'll find some rules.
Pan the camera over to him and he's like reading the rule book at the same time.
Both the producers are like, I didn't read that rule. Like, no, it's buried in there. It's like if you go to the subsection, you can find it. Yeah, but
Section 3, paragraph 2, line number point number A.
But yeah, he said it good. JK Party. Well, I feel honored because at the time of this recording, I'm the last person to edit a video on Just Kidding Films for Hanging with JK. It's the one with Bart in the red underwear. Wait, that's me. I'm Antoine.
Yeah. So yeah, he also has you're also an author.
Oh
you have your own YouTube channel, like all those other things.
So yeah, before JK, I was doing my own YouTube channel. They have my book. I did not. Here's the thing. Devin is the one who brought those. I don't think I brought those. That was actually Devin.
Wow, I didn't know you even had this little icon right here. Yeah.
I have an imprint.
Oh, you have a logo?
He's got a logo.
His stuff is legit, like legitimately.
3 authors.
Show that picture. Show that author picture that he's got right there. Look at this.
Oh, how do I? No, I was trying to.
Oh, the author picture.
Yeah, the author picture. Look at that. Look at that. Classy man right there. Classy man.
Oh no, yeah. It keeps focusing on my face. Whatever.
It's fine. You can look it up.
Hey, you look it up. It's there.
Give us a preview on what your latest thing is, though.
Oh, well, I didn't know this was gonna be like a plug show, but hey,
Just do it. Just do it.
So I just made my first comic book ever because I want to go to Comic Cons next year. Because I was like, oh, if I'm gonna go to Comic Con selling books, I probably should have a comic book at a comic convention. So I was like, oh, let me just do this. It's based on the first chapter of the Kishi, which you saw Devin have a second ago. But his freshman. But that's a new thing. The writing thing is like only in the last 2 years that I've wanted to start doing that and venture into that. Beforehand, as you were saying, YouTube channel. I had a YouTube channel that took off.
You still have the YouTube channel, right?
Still have it right now. It's just that it's like less so because I've been focusing more on JK.
Do you have so many things like that you're working on right now? Like,
yeah, I do have a lot. Yeah, I have the JK thing, I have the writing thing, and then I have my own YouTube channel, which right now is like Avatar: The Last Airbender focused, but previously it was Star Wars. But in Harry Potter, I have Game of Thrones in there as well. So geeky stuff. Like, do you want to know who would win between Voldemort and Vader? The answer is Vader.
Like to know.
But I stir that up. So,
Wait, how does Vader beat magic?
You just gotta watch the video.
Oh wait, I was gonna give him the answers and get all geeky with it.
No, you just gotta watch the video.
There you go, watch the video.
Link the video.
Because he's a dad.
I'm not a dad.
No, Vader's a dad.
Oh, Vader's dad. I thought you said I'm a dad. I was like, what?
I was like, that's news to everybody.
Because funny you mentioned that because we had a pregnancy scare recently, and I was like, wait, do you know something I don't, bro?
Dude, that'd be impressive if Brandon knew.
I know. I was like, what?
I know everything.
I had a dream last night. Like, people always have those dreams.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, that's me. Who's next?
Devin's next. Hi, I'm Devin. Buy Antoine's book. It's on Amazon.
No, we want to know more about you.
What is there to say? Holy crap, you know what?
Favorite stuntman.
Yeah.
And Devin has been with JK forever since I feel like the beginning, even before me and before Brandon. Yeah, you were there.
You brought me in, and you brought Kyle in, who will be here later, hopefully, if he finishes the job.
No, that was the crazy thing I realized on the drive up. I'm like, is there a reason that a majority of who JK hires has all been Long Beach students? Like, we all went to the same college.
All because of you.
I was talking to Joe about this, and he had a theory that a lot of the Long Beach students just had a different kind of, not work, like, he said work ethic, but I think more than that, it's like, we gel well with people, I think. Like, I think our personalities aren't so, and he described this of some of the other film schools, that they're a little bit cutthroat, and then they're willing to like cut, like, you know, undercut people. They're willing to, like, you know, go to the extra mile to kind of be messy with people. And for the most part, my experiences with Long Beach people, my friends, you know, people that I know here and stuff, we're all pretty friendly and we all kind of want to see each other succeed. And so I think that's why it works really well for this company.
Personally, I was actually really curious about how we would have gotten along if we knew each other in college.
I mean, I got along with you.
In college, I didn't know you, and I didn't know.
I was very different. in college.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Come on, Brendan, you also were from Long Beach?
No, he went to Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Banana Slug. That's right. Yeah.
And the slugs.
Well, I mean, I know we get along well because like that's the reason why we were just like, hey, there's an editing job, and I was like, I hate editing, and you're just like, you should just do it, Ryan.
Yeah, I was like, hey, you want to go meet JK up on the roof? And that was the first time. That was the first time you and I met, I think, too.
Really?
Yeah, and we.
That was the first time we met.
Yeah.
Was that shoot?
Oh, that rooftop one with the whole fighting scene and Bart, and then it's just like pachow.
Was it the one where like the makeup artist comes out and stuff like that, and they're like,
No.
David was a director, and he
Yeah.
was directing Bart and Noah having like a
Fight scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a police like you killed my father and type of thing.
yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that day because I was trying to lay out the ground rules of like what is allowed on the rooftop, and I said no climbing up to this water.
I remember that one.
And of course, Devin sounds like he would.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Devin. It
wasn't
It was a random other extra that was like, she was like, and then there's no climbing on anything really tall. Like we don't want anyone to get hurt. And then you just hear from the distance like, okay.
I think it might have been Yoshi.
Was he?
Wait, was it Yoshi?
No, he wasn't there.
Random extra.
Yeah, it was a random extra.
I don't know.
It was.
Fuck, I don't remember.
That person was like 7 stories up too, like because we were
Yeah.
already like 3 stories up.
No, they were already at the top.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're at the top. We were already like 3 stories up on the roof.
Yeah.
And then they were like an additional like 3 or 4.
That building is still there in LA. Like I drive by it, I'm like, oh.
It's so the timing of it was perfect though. It was just like, all right, everyone, like don't climb up, and also you're okay. She just whips around, and it's like,
And in the distance, you just.
Oh my God, please get down, please get down.
Devin, you just hear. Okay.
oh man. But yo, the links between people are crazy though, because like you said, like me and Ryan met in college. Me and Antoine actually met in elementary school.
Middle school.
Yeah, you guys go way back.
Yeah.
And we also have the same taste in girls apparently too, because we both dated or were with or involved with
Same girls.
same girl but separate times entirely. It wasn't like we liked them at the same time. It was
Yeah, the R. Kelly Usher song. You two right there.
Because yeah, you've known Antoine like a long time. Because I remember you talking about him before I ever met him and stuff. And he's like, oh, he's my other friend that does like lightsaber stuff and stuff. And I'm like, oh, cool.
The thing is, like, Antoine is like the most diligent person. Like the fact that we just listed off, like, all right, you're an author, you're a YouTuber.
He's a Renaissance man.
You're a Renaissance man, but not only in the sense of like the modern day one, where the modern day one, I feel like it's kind of, to an extent, it's dumbed down because now everyone is everything, whether out of necessity or just out of passion. But Antoine is legitimately great at the stuff he does.
I'm a less successful Donald Glover.
Yeah, you're not as successful yet.
Music, can you sing for us right now?
Oh, dude, Antoine should do.
He had a Grammy by the time he was 30. Like I'm about to be 30. I don't have that shit.
But that doesn't mean by the time you're 40,
Not Grammy, sorry, not Grammy. He had an Emmy at this point. He didn't have a Grammy yet.
So what's stopping you?
Sorry.
Come on, Donald Glover, step your fucking game. What are you fucking doing, man?
He doesn't have a comic book.
That's true.
He probably does.
Probably work out.
He probably does.
We're gonna have to Google that later. See if that's true.
Somebody let us know in the comments.
I don't know, actually, yeah, what do you guys think it would be like if you guys all like met each other?
I have no
like,
idea.
in college. Like,
I mean,
Well, see, I know that I was very antisocial in college just because art projects took me a long time. And so I would never spend or hang out with anybody, like spend time or hang out with anybody just because I was just drawing all the time. So
Yeah.
pretty much of an outcast.
see, I feel like we would have been cool though, just because we're both weebs.
Oh.
But we're also like, we're not super
But
weeby.
you caught, so college is a wrong time to weeb out with me just
Really?
because I actually stayed away from anime. Just because in animation, we learn a lot about like American animation. So it's just kind of like you don't want to be influenced by other, I guess it's not looked great upon
If it influences your style too much.
Yeah.
versus like, you're studying in a craft of doing American animation. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I mean, that was just me though.
But also, you would have had, if she's like super shy and like antisocial, you'd have to like crack that shell. You'd have to become friends with her, and then you'd have to like be like, hey, do you like anime?
I
Do you know her story with her friend Aki?
She's basically that was the same way that she befriended me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you should tell that story. how you make friends that you really want to be friends with.
Step 1, be a creeper.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Step 2, really observe them for a really long time. Step 3, really make them feel uncomfortable. And then step 4, be friends with them. That's how.
Not a method we would recommend.
No, it's not. I tried to do that on Tiff one time, and she really got scared. She thought I was gonna kill her. That wasn't the right mood for that. So I realized that it doesn't work on everyone, but on the people that it does.
It's worked with 2 people. So. Me and Aki.
I mean, 2 for 3, right?
Yeah, it's not bad. Still, that's like a 60%. That's not bad.
It was dope meeting Julia the first time when I was first coming in with JK Party, but I got disappointed with you like almost immediately.
Oh my god.
And here's the reason. Stick around for this mid-roll. No.
Yeah.
The reason was because I think at that time Final Fantasy 15 had come out, and I was waiting for only like Disa and Justin, who's someone we know, like were into it. But I was looking for other people who I knew like in physical friendship realm. Oh, who's playing it? I gotta talk about the story. I think I'm disappointed, but I don't know. And I was like, oh, Julia would. I went up to her. I was like, oh my god, Julia. Oh my god, start talking about like Final Fantasy 15. She's like, I haven't played it. And so I was like, well, what about this anime? This anime? She's like, I haven't watched it. I was like, oh, Julia. I expected so much more from you.
I thought that was fucking funny that you just like assumed that I was really into those things, and I was like, I'm not really. And I just remember you kept forgetting that I wasn't in Final Fantasy, or like I wasn't up to date with it.
I kept asking.
Yeah, like you kept asking on like 5 different occasions, and I was like, I feel like I had this conversation with Antoine before, and every single time you brought it up, you were so disappointed in me, and I was like, what is this feeling? And I was like, I'm so sorry, Antoine.
To Antoine's credit, like when he usually brings something up that he knows he's asked about before, he's really quick to be like, wait, no, I already asked you about that. He like runs away. And I was like,
But it was like 5 separate occasions, and every single time. And you know what? After like the last time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking watch like the excerpts like on YouTube.
went out of the way to watch it for you.
And after I watched all those things, you never approached me about it ever again. So I was like, you know what?
How much talk to her?
Forget it.
Moved on.
I did my homework.
Forget it. I know, I did my homework. But you know what though? You know, I caught up. We could talk about it. We could talk about some things, you know?
Don't ever ask her again.
Yeah, never again.
Caught up on Third Team.
Antoine's just like, I fucking hate it. I just want to talk about how much I hate it. And Julia's like,
You know what though? You know who would enjoy talking about Final Fantasy with you? My Nelson.
Oh, I should. He's dope.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
you guys met her Nelson yet, but she's
her Nelson
really
is
dope.
quite good. Maybe we'll have her Nelson on as a guest sometime. That'd be really funny.
That pool is jacked.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, he is huge.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes he'll like help. When he was helping out with Amber's shoot, he was just walking around like moving stuff, and then one of the other like producers came up and was like, "Hey, I don't forget his name, the buff Jack dude."
Same with my dad. We were playing softball together, and when he came up to bat, my dad's like, "Oh, that's muscles. Watch out, guys, back up."
It was fucking funny too because before your dad hit the winning hit, he was telling Nelson, he's like, Muscles, you're too shallow, man. You gotta go further back. And then Nelson was just like,
But yeah, so it's Julia. Wait, do we cover Julia?
I mean, that was my segue to Julia. So
I think we gotta cover Julia at that point. Was there any?
Well, you guys know me. I used to be on JK News, and I used to host JK News long time ago until I was like, I'm cool with JK News.
But now she's back. Look, she's back as a guest cast. Yeah. And then moving on. Hey, look.
It's me.
Hey!
They know me. I've been here. I used to do Ryan's job.
Really?
As tech, yeah.
Oh! I thought you meant I was like hosting right now.
I was the first one.
You taught me. You taught me how to be really.
Here.
Taught all of us.
What do I do now? Run JK Party. I download all the media that these guys edit.
Use for news. Yeah, it helps a lot.
Pictures. I organize it for Tiff.
And the videos too.
But yeah, I've been with JK for like 6 years. I've done a little bit of everything, literally. I've edited every video on every channel I can think of. I've even edited vlogs. I've been on camera. I've been behind the camera.
and barbell.
And barbell. Yeah, I've been just like is there a term?
Jack of all trades, or
I'm like Jack. Yeah, I'm not the best at everything, but I'm average.
Jack of all trades, master
I'm
of none.
average at everything.
Swiss Army Choi.
so sorry, Choi.
I like that.
Except I don't have a knife.
I'll get his face engraved on a Swiss Army knife.
Except when we actually need a Swiss Army knife, we go that guy.
Oh yeah, he's our MacGyver.
Yeah. Yep. I have a multi-tool on me.
Wow, see?
Times, bro.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh wait,
You have Ryan.
this dude's Christmas gift
yeah.
to me. This dude's Christmas gift to me was this. I don't know what you even call this shit.
It's called a Gerber shard. It's like
there you go.
It's like a screwdriver. It's got a bottle opener. It's got a whole bunch of stuff on there. Yeah.
Gadget.
This man is
love gadgets.
the guy who got me to carry a knife just as utility all the time now.
Gadget.
Speaking of which, Sean, it is your turn.
It is my turn. What do you want to know about me, Ryan?
Start from the beginning.
Not that far. I know you.
You know I would have taken it there.
Yeah, I guess from when you
Well,
start,
he's our
like,
pun man.
yeah, he is our pun man. He is also like editor, you're a camera guy, you're a little bit everything too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like you, as far as I've known you in the company, like I've sort of come to you for editing things because I think that was your kind of specialty. I don't know if that's still very true anymore or if you're kind of flexing in other things. But I mean, yeah, I guess start from wherever.
For the company, I am camera op, one of the camera crew members for JK Party. I guess the DIT, digital imaging technician. So every time we finish shooting a JK Party video, I'll take all the SD cards and I'll I'll put them all into the big drive that we have, organize all of them, and sort it so that Antoine, our editor extraordinaire,
Hey.
pick up the footage.
And Bud Nelson too. Like he's super dope.
Yeah, Nelson's not here.
Crying right now.
right now.
In the future, if we do another one of these later, we'll bring
Crying
Nelson
through
up
his
here.
penis right now.
They mean J.K. Nelson. It's not my boyfriend.
It's not muscles. It's
Both
not muscles.
Nelson.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
specify.
Nelson's on at the same time.
Oh, that'd be confusing.
They should be at the same
That's
table.
confusing.
Angle, yeah.
Nelson.
What?
Nelson knew.
We've got to track down as many Nelsons as we can.
We'll shoot 3 plates with Nelsons in both.
Where are we gonna get the third Nelson?
No, we can plate them so each table they can be there. Yeah.
Yeah, so then they'll sit in here, we'll record a whole thing, they'll sit in there, they'll record a whole thing, they'll sit in there and they'll record a whole thing, and then we'll just stitch it together.
It's the kind of editing joke that you'll get. That's a crew joke. You'll never hear that from cast. Like,
Yeah.
let's composite them together. What? Some of you are like, what?
Let's get a real After Effects nerdy in here. Yeah.
Fucking nerds.
Or we could just do an entire episode where we deep fake Nelson's face on
That's weird.
Legal, bro.
That'd be really weird.
Legal, bro. Well, you said it.
So there's a secret.
No, it's illegal if it's porn.
But but Sean was one of the first people who came after me and Brandon into the company.
Yeah, and then I brought in Byron and Nelson. Motorcycle Nelson, not Muscles Nelson.
Byron's not here anymore. Why you bring his name?
That's
Oh, do you have a picture in here?
No, we don't have one.
We don't have one in here.
I still have the stickers though, so one day I'll hide one.
So yeah, that's mainly what I do. I just do a lot of JK Party. I do a lot of editing. I edit news. I fill in tech when you and Pat aren't available too. Outside of that, I guess I manage the Discord server. I stream on my Twitch channel. And I have a small YouTube channel.
And you also like freelance edit on the side, right?
Yeah.
Like when
Oh,
jobs
yeah.
come through, yeah. You're
right.
still a freelancer.
I've freelanced for CLG before. They're an esports team. They're located over in Culver. They play a lot of League. They got a lot of like different teams for like Fortnite, Apex, and all the other various games. And so I edit for them on occasion. Great team. Yeah, that's what I do. Not much.
So I guess it's my turn now. Yeah, so I'm Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been with the company like 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
I think 4 because I've been here 5.
You know how I know that is because you were on probation before the big Japan trip.
Oh, yes, that's where you're from. I missed out
I
on the
log
big
you in
Japan
my brain.
trip. Yeah, I didn't get to go to Japan. Yeah,
Oh, any
which is incredibly ironic because I only went to Japan like really recently, like this last year.
Like 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I'm primer. I like to think of myself as a cameraman, but I do a little bit of everything too. I edit for JK News. I used to edit a little bit of Party here and there. I'm the director of photography for JK Party, so I sort of manage all the crew members and camera people, and I sort of adjust lights depending on what kind of mood we're going for. I don't know if you guys have seen our like Halloween videos and stuff. I think the Halloween video's coming up pretty soon for this year too. It'll get real moody there, so that's a lot of fun. I just like using cameras and stuff, so I do mostly that, but I'm also, yeah, like I said, jack of all trades, kind of like always have a gadget on me to fix things, open things, or, yeah.
The funny thing is, I just remember I never saw you on campus.
Oh, yeah,
Because we went to school at the same time. And I never saw him on campus ever until he got the job here, and then I started seeing him like.
No, it was literally like the week after I got hired. Like I was walking in one of the FA buildings at Long Beach, and then we were walking down the stairs, and then he was walking up the stairs, and he was like, "Hey!" I was like, "Hey!" Look at you! And then we like walked by. We're like,
That was the first time I ever saw Ryan on campus. Until then, he never existed to me.
it's real weird, yeah, because it's solid 4 years along. I think it was 5 for you, right? Or
Yeah, I was at Long Beach for 5 years. You were there.
never saw each other once.
Wait, did we start working here before we graduated?
Yeah.
Well, at least you did, for sure.
Well, I know that, but I mean, like when I came back,
It was my senior year. You hit me up midway through my senior year, so that's when I started. Yeah.
So for those who don't know, yeah, I came back when it was like the Daniel days, and
Oh, Daniel Kwan?
Yeah. He's a doctor now, or he's trying to be a doctor.
I replaced that guy.
He's the Nuggets guy.
Yes, he's the Nuggets guy. Yeah.
so I was here before news existed. If you look at the first 3 videos, I'm the editor on that, as well as like when we started troubleshooting all this. But yeah, I left after a few years, and then me, Sean, and was it Lauren or Kaija? Like that were the initial launching 3.
Because I brought in Lauren as well.
Got you, yeah.
You brought in everybody, bro. Damn.
Yeah, the first 2 waves were all Sean hires, and then the 3rd wave was my hires. And then afterwards, like, I think we just kind of were done.
Yeah, after the third set, I think it was third set of hires, and then Pat came in later. But aside from that, he was more to help out on like party and other stuff. But as far as news hires, I think it was me and Kyle were the last ones in as far as like people doing news, and then yeah, it's been a good ride. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that video, if you guys enjoyed this crew chemistry that we got going on, feel free to go and hit subscribe, like the video, and yeah, we'll stay tuned because we got more of these videos coming. Thanks, guys.
We have Pat coming.
Pat coming too.
Pat, put your hand up.
Oh, he's refusing to come out.
Oh.
Don't be shy.
You guys, you can't force it.
There he is. Yay!
And I've got a broken arm.